folks, James Weatherly with JTWPilot channel. Thanks for joining me for this exciting video that you ask about. I call it Just Landings, Jets, Turboprops, Pistons, and more. It's just a little bit of series of some great clips about landings. The first airplane we look at is the one I'm currently flying, the Cessna Citation 680 Legacy Sovereign. It's an awesome, overpowered beast, but it is real firm on the controls and makes for super stable touchdown. So let's look at a couple of these. The next airplane we're going to look at that's super cool. It's actually older than me. It's coming up on 63 years old. Wow. It's the Buff, or the B-52. The one thing I want you to watch in this little landing sequence is the fact this guy's grabbing 8 throttles. I'm used to a 4-engine airplane, but an 8-engine, that's mind-blowing. I flew with a lot of great Buff drivers in my time with the airlines, and I want to thank them in advance for their service to our country as part of being veterans of the United States Air Force. Here we go. Take it away, Buff. Now we're back in the airplane I'm flying. Look at this background. What a super cool modern cockpit. We got everything in here. We've got all the latest stuff so we can shoot LPV, which is kind of like magic ILS approaches to minimums generated by satellites, but still eventually we got to see to land. So one of the things in landing is the difficult transition from looking down at your instruments to looking out there to find the runway. Take a peek at this landing where we're looking to find the runway. Next, we're going to look at kind of a bygone era. Look at this beautiful DC-7. Looks like it's landing in the Caribbean, I think St. Martin. When I used to fly the 727, we trained at the simulators in Eastern Airlines, and I spent a lot of time on 36th Street. We used to nickname it Corrosion Corner. There would be DC-6s and 7s lined up for miles going to the islands. I'd go out to Miami Beach and look like when they're flying along, they'd barely be at 100 feet by the time they reach Miami Beach. So it's a little different look. The windows are a little smaller, but let's join this crew as they're landing their DC-6, I believe it's a 6, into Miami. Sometimes your landing can be affected by just the craziness area. When you're going to New York City, man, there are so many people talking. You got 3 major airline airports plus Teterboro, which is a mega operation for corporate jets. Here's a little clip of us landing into Teterboro, just outside New York City.
Coming up on 500 above, ref plus about 7 on glide path. Got an 8-knot crosswind from the right.
I feel it.
How does he get
500.
And Teterboro Tower, good morning, Tower 431 established, coming in.
Approaching minimums.
We're landing.
Very good. Got your ref plus 3, perfectly on glide slope.
Minimums. Minimums.
05, runway 6 cleared to land, say park. 06 clear to land, Winnie Custom, sir.
50. 30. 20, 10.
Okay, I got the yoke for you. There's Lima if you can make it, but if it doesn't work. Okay, there's coming up on 60, yeah.
72 Sierra Charlie, left turn on Lima, taxi straight into ramp this frequency.
Roger, to the ramp this frequency. There you go. That's the best way to do it. Awesome. Okay, very good. We're going to stay with him. I'm going to start all this stuff. I'm going to start the AP. I'm heads down.
Okay.
If you need any questions, just let me know. I'll do the fire test. Okay.
Hey, this next clip really brings back memories. Long time ago when I had hair, I started out with an airline that eventually merged into American, but was called Metro Airlines and had the largest fleet of twin Otters. Man, that thing could take off and land on a dime. It was super slow, but watch this great clip coming into land in the islands in a twin Otter. It's a different kind of landing. Another thing that affects your landing is when you got to make a really oddball, maybe a super steep approach, certainly not really stabilized. The one in Aspen, Colorado requires almost a 7-degree rate of descent. Normal one is like 3. So it's really steep, really different. Hey, take a look at this approach in the Aspen, Colorado.
Doing wonderful, speed's good. Okay, there's 500. Now kind of make it visually to normal. Beautiful, beautiful.
500.
You're all clear of everything. That looks good. Keep that right to the touchdown. You're looking perfect. You're right on app. Don't speed up. Okay, you're 150. Oh, what you got. Speed's looking perfect. There's 50. Don't go any lower.
40.
Okay, now you're over the runway.
20.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Excellent.
November 9er 00 Fox.
Breakers, I got the controls for you.
Runway 33 landing.
Okay, wonderful.
3300 Foxtrot.
Excellent.
November 9er Echo Foxtrot, turn left to enable, join Alpha, contact ground point 9er.
Roger, turn left and ground point 9er. Thanks for your help.
And of course, folks, we've got to include a 747. Man, love the airplane. It went too far on a tank of gas, but easy airplane to fly. You just get it stabilized, listen to the radar altimeter, and it rolls right on. Watch this 747-400 landing. Oh, don't forget, when you touch down, you're almost 100 feet up in the air, so it is quite a different perspective for the pilot. Let's take a look.
231 Anchorage Tower, take up 200.
500. Minimums. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Hey, this last one is super special. You'll see a Marine Corps pilot coming in for an approach for a carrier landing, but all of a sudden, right when he gets the carrier, he doesn't go and catch a hook. He transitions and lands vertically because he's in a Harrier jump jet. Really cool. Take a look. If you're not following us on Twitter at JTWPilot, that's JTWPilot, log on. You're going to get 5 to 10 tweets a day, some great aviation pictures. And also on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button. You'll see it down in the lower right-hand column. Tap on it, and then there'll be a bell come up, ring that, you'll get notifications. Hey, that was awesome. Wow, all those different airplanes. I want to thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, Just Landings. Keep tuned to Twitter and always keep subscribing to me on YouTube. Thanks again. Tell your friends about our channel. Bye now.